fabulous dancing queen. They are the GQ Centerfolds, the former ACW Tag Team Champions, along with their manager, the erstwhile and bulbous Angelo Stefano. It's for the gold right here on ACW on UPN 32 on Saturday night. Matt Byron along with Doug Kaufman calling this one for you. And it was in Rockwood just a few short weeks ago, Doug, that the Hammer brothers, Eric and Brad, the Straight Edge brothers, took the gold away from these gentlemen, and they're mandated a rematch, and we're going to see what they can do right here.
I'll tell you what, the GQ Centerfolds come down with that moron, Angelo Stefano. What Stefano did a couple of weeks ago in that mixed tag match to the lovely Kendra, and then when he punked out the Phoenix Bird at the UWGB Maximum Detention, this is a college kid in a suit.
This kid has any pride in himself? What a sweat hog.
And look at him go.
Look at all of them go. They're the GQ Centerfolds. I'll tell you what, I want to see how these guys can handle adversity. They're without their gold now. They've got the chance to get it back. They don't have a cute Mike Mercury ploy to fall back on tonight. They've got to go 2-on-2 against the champ and see if they're man enough to take their gold back.
Real quick. Let me ask you guys something. Hey, man. Do you guys want to win the titles back tonight?
I thought Beavis and Butthead got taken off the air.
What a bunch of morons.
And their opponents.
They're about to get a dose of reality because here come the ACW Tag Team Champion, Brad and Eric Hammers.
Two men who keep it real. Two of the most bizarre and varied athletes you'll ever see in a professional wrestling ring, and one of the most effective tag teams we've ever seen here in the Midwest across ACW. It's Straight Edge Eric, Straight Edge Brad, the Hammer brothers. Almost 600 pounds of power right here, as well as wrestling expertise in the form of Eric Hammers. And I'll tell you what, the Hammers award DDT won it for him one time. Can Eric Hammers pull it off again against the GQ Centerfolds and Angelo?
The Hammers won the title, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, down to the Big Apple in Rockwood, and they just dominated the GQ Centerfolds to grab hold of these ACW tag titles. The GQ Centerfolds got their rematch right now, but be careful what you hope for, because you've got to deal with Eric, the smaller of the two, and Big Brad, Straight Edge, the Hammers, right here on UPN 32.
Two extremely varied styles from the Hammer brothers. You've got the power man, French press specialist Brad Hammers, and you've got Eric Hammers, who's schooled in amateur wrestling. He's schooled in aerial maneuvers, Kempo karate, Taekwondo, has a little bit of shoot fighting experience as well. Not to mention the kid is just plain crazy.
Well, in classic GQ Centerfolds fashion, they're acting like George Michael. They're afraid to get in.
The GQ Centerfolds christening and preening on the outside. I don't think the Hammer brothers have much tolerance for these two gentlemen, and they're hoping to dispose of the GQ Centerfolds and Angelo rather quickly tonight. And if there's anyone who can dispose of someone quickly, it's Brad Hammers, Doug.
We've had quite a night here on ACW Wrestling. We saw George the Animal Steel, the World Wrestling Federation Hall of Famer, take care of Sergeant Medallion earlier on.
And rearrange some furniture in the process.
The ACW Tag Championships. The defending champions, the Hammers, against the GQ Centerfolds, the former champions.
And I'll tell you what, Doug, for their image, for their flamboyance, I guess if that's the proper term, the GQ Centerfolds have made a lot of noise in the wrestling profession in a very short time. They've had a lot of people take notice of them. And they've got their flamboyance, they've got their, I guess you could call it charisma going, and people take notice. But tonight is the night when they have to put all that aside and they have to wrestle to get their tag team titles back. And we're going to see if the Love Machine and the Tasty One can do it.
Long Time wants everybody to be quiet so he can wrestle. I don't think you need to be
that's
showing up Brad like that. Brad just takes care of business.
Oh, consolation. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's Matt Longtime in the aqua blue and Travis Lee in, I guess we could call it the fuchsia.
And in his nice shirt at ringside is Angelo Stefano.
Indeed, with his nice head, I might add. Once again, Matt Longtime tossed across the ring. That doesn't happen to him in the dance floor, the Studio 54. But right now he's going to get tossed around in a whole different way by a very vicious little wrestler. I say little, and I say that in the utmost complimentary form. This kid is small but deadly. Straight edge Eric Hammers. Not only a wrestler, a hell of an accomplished musician. He's a bass player and lead vocalist for the band Mannerism. Oh! And powerful, too.
Travis Lee comes in now. He's going to try to get a piece of the pit bull. That is Eric Hammers. He has a hammer lock on him.
The tasty one. Oh, rake of the eye. What stunning technical expertise. There's a drop kick. Ha! Eric Hammers responding to the cheap tactic with beautiful wrestling maneuver. And now both centerfolds going into it. Takes him in. Big clothesline. Oh! The Hammer brothers are befuddling everybody tonight, especially the GQ centerfolds, Doug.
And he's got Travis up in the air.
Travis is going for a ride.
Throws him on Longtime. Oh. Stefano, catch him if you can.
The GQ centerfolds have just been sandwiched, and not in the way they're probably used to at the Roxbury. On the outside of the ring here at the Phoenix Sports Center. Keep your eye on Eric Hammers, though. We've seen this before. Beautiful kick combo.
He takes all three of them out. Moonsault off the top rope.
From the mosh pits all over America to the Phoenix Sports Center, Eric Hammers gets the job done by any means necessary to excite that crowd and do some damage.
Hammers tags in Big Brother Brad. Big as in big.
Big as in enormous. Look out, centerfold in opposite corners now. Here comes Tasty Travis Lee. They're familiar in this position, are they not? Here comes straight edge. No! You should be so lucky, centerfold. One down. You think Tasty Travis has a launching pad of a sort? That long time. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That can stop anytime. I'm
after midnight. Tasty Travis reverses. Goes Eric in.
Up he goes. Oh, he launched him. Tasty Travis Lee after that little menage at GQ. Getting back on track here, making the tag from that long time here. They're going to utilize those quick tags. That's comforting to know. I'm sure Angelo's the most excited about that of all. The man misses the clothesline. Matt Longtime, beautiful savant kick. Well placed.
The GQ centerfolds have some skills. Matt?
They certainly do. They're kind of hidden under that flamboyance. And I keep calling it flamboyance. I want to call it something completely different. Look out for Eric Hammers, though. Up he goes. Beautiful moonsault. Well executed, well placed, count of two. But these are skilled wrestlers who just need focus. And tonight's the night in particular that they need focus. That long time, I thought he was going for the moonsault too, but no, he's just being himself.
Eric Hammers has been in the ring a long time. Brad waiting on the side to get in.
Look out for Matt Longtime. Sinks in that front chancery now. Eric Hammers not trying to fight out of it, but he's trying to fight up. Trying to get momentum here from the UWTV crowd. Tried to get to the corner there. He got it, but Pee-wee was elsewhere placed, and now you're going to see this centerfold at their best or their worst, depending on who you believe.
And getting help from Stefano. It's a 3-on-1 on straight edge Eric Hammers.
The last 3-on-1 the GQs and Angelo were involved in led to some unpleasantness. Let's call it that. Abdominal stretch there with a little help from Matt Longtime. Tasty Travis Lee sinks it in on straight edge Eric Hammers. Eric Hammers will not quit, though.
Still getting help. Matt Longtime helping the leverage. Tasty Travis Lee.
Tasty Travis Lee is making his mark all over the wrestling world. He's been out in California. He's been in the Southwest. All over the country making his name as a singles wrestler. But here in ACW and across the Midwest, he's a GQ centerfold and proud of it. What the hell? A big line salt. Oh, he overshot him by a mile. Tasty Travis tried to get cute there, and he paid for it dearly.
Tag is made. Matt Longtime coming in.
Look at Eric Hammer's ball backwards. And the little brother is in, and he's throwing some big lariats, Doug. Up he goes, Tasty Travis. Tasty Travis in a precarious position. Oh! Matt Longtime just got out of the way of that one, Doug.
Longtime reverses.
Reverses the Irish whip. Look out, Hammers. Hammers the War DDT. That's how they won it, and they've won it again.
We got problems. Here comes Mercury rocking Randy down to the ring.
What the hell?
The Hammers have won.
Rockin' Randy, and I believe I see Superstar Mike Mercury in the outside of the ring, Doug.
They're working on Brad. There goes Eric.
Okay. Eric Hammers, my God, just waylaid both men on the outside. We've got a train wreck.
Electric Eric is in.
That's not a referee, Angelo.
Electric Eric Freedom.
Eric Freedom, DDT.
You remember what happened last week when they took out the lovely Kendra?
I sure do. And Eric Freedom, they've got a table. We've got Angelo Stefano being rolled on the outside. Get a shot of this.
Electric Eric rolls him out of the ring.
Eric Freedom and the Phoenix mascot apparently in cahoots here. Eric Freedom is up on the apron. Angelo Stefano prone below.
Electric Eric was taken out of action at the end of his match last week. When he was out of action, they took Kendra.
Look out!
There's a big smash through the table!
Angelo Stefano has been decimated by Eric Freedom. Finally payback coming from the hippies. On the bulb, it's Angelo Stefano, and the UWTV crowd here at the Phoenix Sports Center is digging it the most.
Freedom rolls him in the ring, and
here we go! The lovely Kendra, wherever she is right now, she's got to be smiling big time. And finally, revenge is being enacted on Angelo Stefano, and you know this has got to feel good for Freedom, too. An eye for an eye and a haircut for a haircut. And there goes the ponytail all over the sports center. You got to love it, Doug.
And where are the GQ centerfolds? They turned tail and ran, left Stefano in the ring alone, and Eric Freedom.
One more time. Oh!
Stutter!
Hippie cutter.
And the bird gets the pin on Angelo Stefano. Stefano gets a haircut from Electric Eric Freedom.
This has not been a good night, and there ever has been one, to beat Angelo Stefano. Eric Freedom and the UWTV Fighting Phoenix celebrating right here in the Phoenix Sports Center. We've got more great action coming to you next week right here on UPN 32 Saturday Night Action. Matt Byron, Doug Kaufman. We'll see you next week on ACW.
Next week on ACW TV, the television tournament continues as God's Gift for Women Kevin Kruger squares off against Reedsville's Hillbilly Hills. Mike Mercury and Rockin' Randy explain why they went after the Hammer Brothers in tonight's main event, while the Superstar tries to go for the TV gold against his former tag team partner, Kamikaze Ken.